Hi everyone, I'm Jeanette from Hunter, and today we're reviewing the campaigns reporting page. So here on the reporting page is where you're going to find an overview of all your campaign's performance metrics. And it's really designed to be the one place that you can reference to easily stay up to date on your campaigns and also your team members' individual performance as well. So to get started, I'd first like to point out it's separated into 4 separate reporting sections. And we're starting here on the campaign section where you can monitor the performance of all your campaigns sent within a specific time frame. You can also review your top performing campaigns. So in the overview section is where you'll find your key performance indicators or KPIs. And below this, we have a graph with a visual representation of the metrics over time. And if we would like to make this a more targeted view, we can actually filter here at the top right by campaign and also by time frame. So let's go ahead and select the last 3 months. As you can see, the KPI overview has changed as well as the graph. So within the graph, we have a few different views. So we're here in the weekly view. We can go to the daily view as well, or a monthly view. You're also able to select by KPI. Here on the right side, we have a list of the top 5 campaigns, which is also adjustable by KPI. One thing I'd like to point out in the graph before we move on is that you can actually export it into a PDF file. So this is great if you want to make it shareable for a team presentation, for example. So if we scroll down here, we have the details of the last 12 months. Now, this is a great place to help have an overview of your successful campaigns. And one way to do this is by reviewing your metrics and rearranging them. For example, the reply rate. We can go ahead and rearrange to see the top reply rate out of all your campaigns sent within the last year. This is also downloadable into a CSV file, and you can also customize it with the displayed columns. Okay, so we'll move on now to the team member section. So here on the team member section is where you have a breakdown of the campaigns sent by team members, and you can also monitor individual performance. So the structure is the same as the campaign section, but in this case, when you filter, you have the option to filter by specific team members, and we can also adjust the time frame here. Again, it's also possible within the graph to change the KPI being represented as well as in the top team member list. Now, if we scroll down, again, we have the details for the team members over the last 12 months. Here is a great place to help identify which team members are sending the most emails and getting the most replies. In this case, we can rearrange by replies or even by sent. So now moving on to the email accounts. Here in the email account section is where you'll find the metrics associated with specific email addresses used to send campaigns, and this can help you determine which accounts are most successful. So again, we see the same structure. Let's go ahead and increase the time frame here. And where you're going to get the most benefit with reviewing the email accounts is to help identify if there might be any deliverability issues associated with an email account. And the best way to do that is here in the details section by reviewing the bounce rate, for example. Similarly to the email account section, you can also review the email domains, and where you're going to get a lot of benefit by reviewing your domains is to help identify deliverability issues by reviewing bounce rates, for example. So again, we can go ahead and adjust the KPIs as well as the time frame. And if we scroll down to the detailed section, again, we can rearrange by bounces or by replies, for example. All right, so that is the overview of campaigns reporting. In case you have additional questions, I recommend checking out this help article where we have full details for you. If you need additional assistance, I recommend just sending a chat over to our support team who will be happy to help, or you can email us at contact@hunter.io.